Good morning and welcome to the fourth episode from Nomadic Bike Trip. Today I will be the host and I will be asking Alyssa a few questions. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Today we'll be talking about our life in Izmir, from where we started our trip. So Alyssa, can you tell us about our Airbnb place in Izmir?
Yes. So Selim booked the Airbnb online. It was 208 Turkish liras per night. Through the website, or $12 US. We booked for perhaps a week and we had a place with a balcony, our own room, living room, kitchen, washer dryer, Wi-Fi, which is what I was needing for working. Yeah, so during the day I would teach online and Selim would work on his YouTube videos that he would film at night. So that was our routine in Izmir.
Can you tell us about the location, the cycling path, the BSIM card?
Yeah, so we stayed in Izmir for approximately 10 days. So one thing that we enjoy doing in Izmir is walking along the sea and also using the BSIM bike share service. If you go to Izmir and you would like to use the BSIM bike share, all you need to do is either A, have a Turkish SIM card so that you have a phone number to register with the app, or B, you can go to the BSIM office in the port there and bring your passport and they'll give you a card so you can rent bike.
Okay, so we enjoyed kahve and chai, burek and buyuz in Izmir.
Yes.
Can you talk about that?
I can, Habibi.
Okay.
So we enjoyed chai in Izmir. We had our first several chais on the road and in cafes. We also had Turkish kahve, which comes in a very small cup with some water and maybe some sweets. And for breakfast sometimes we would check out the pastries in our neighborhood. And we learned that boyos is a pastry that is famous in Izmir. They sell it in bakeries and in carts. There was a man every morning rolling down our street with a push cart screaming boyos, maybe at 5 or 6 a.m. And so I did some research on boyos so I can tell you what it is. So it's a pastry made of flour, sunflower oil, and a bit of tahini. And you prepare it just like bread. You knead it and then you let it sit. And then after several hours perhaps, you cut it up into the balls that you see, kind of like biscuits, and then you marinate it in oil. And after that, you might bake it and it turns into a millefeuille texture. And oftentimes people have recommended us to eat it with hard-boiled eggs.
Yeah, I loved it too. It's really delicious. So we need SIM card. Can you tell us?
So the SIM card that we bought was through Turkcell. I just did a bit of online research and I found that we could get a tourist package for 149 Turkish lira, which is $8.60 a month for 20 gigabytes of data, text and calls. Also, we needed to buy a SIM card, which is an additional 300 Turkish lira, which is $18, so a bit pricey. But that SIM card we could use then for the rest of our trip. When you go to buy your tourist package, it's not available at every Turkcell distributor, so you have to ask. And then also don't forget your passport, because you'll need that to register your Turkish SIM, your Turkish phone number.
So in Izmir, we lived far from the touristy places. Can you tell us more about that?
Yeah. Okay, so in Izmir we stayed in a neighborhood called Konak, and it is about a 45-minute walk from Alsancak, which is the city center with all of the bars and restaurants. Our neighborhood was residential, though there was also markets, restaurants, cafes, everything you need. We were up a steep hill from the beach, so we descended that to get to the metro, to get to the bike path, get to the sea, the parks. And one thing that we enjoyed doing in Izmir is watching people, particularly out of our balconies. Well, Selim specifically would check out enjoy watching our neighbors have conversations out of their windows, as all of the buildings around us were apartment buildings, and so folks would speak from one window to the other. Also, people passed baskets from their windows to the street, collecting all different types of deliveries that would come in from the street, or maybe providing dogs some water.
There were many animals on the streets of Izmir. Can you talk about that?
Yes, there are many street dogs and cats that lived in the street. They were tagged on their ears, so they were obviously spayed and neutered and vaccinated probably by the municipality, which was nice. They had their own complexes, cat and dog houses, water bowls. They would receive food from all the neighbors. Everyone took care of the dogs, and so it was quite nice to see. And they were mostly friendly, right?
Yeah, they were so friendly.
Yeah.
I remember in our first days in Izmir, you fell in love with ayran and çiğ köfte. What is ayran and çiğ köfte?
Okay, great. So I did some research for this one. So ayran is a chilled milk beverage. Back in the day, in the area that is now Iran, they would prepare ayran by taking a water skin. Now, what's a water skin? It's skin of a sheep or a goat, which is impermeable to water. They'd put milk in it and shake it for hours. So here it's a yogurt-based drink with salt and water. It's delicious. You might want to eat it with spicy grilled meat, çiğ köfte. You could drink it during the summer. It's very refreshing. So some other facts about ayran: you can buy it for around 2 lira 50 kuruş, which is around 13 cents in the United States. You can get it at any most any restaurant, grocery store, gas station.
Ayran everywhere.
Fun fact is that in 2013, Erdogan, the Turkish president, promoted ayran as the national drink, though unfortunately ayran sales have been decreasing, specifically, well, as noted during the month of Ramadan for many years now. So get out there and get some ayran. One other fun fact that I found is that a Turkish iced tea company in an advertisement dissed ayran. They had a rapper in the video, a rapper called Seza, I believe you say it, and he said that ayran made him sleepy. The iced tea company got a $70,000 fine for talking smack, you would say, about ayran. So be careful. The second thing you mentioned, Selim, was çiğ köfte, one of my favorite foods in Turkey. And so back in the day, it was made with raw meat, bulgur, tomato paste, onion, pepper, and hot pepper, and salt as well. You can enjoy çiğ köfte durum it's a tortilla with lettuce, çiğ köfte, maybe tomato, lemon juice, definitely pomegranate syrup or juice.
Yeah.
And yeah, also folks have it just by itself, the çiğ köfte kind of meatball, and you buy it by the gram. It's popular for meze or appetizer, whereas the sandwich is more popular as a snack, especially among young people, it seems like. Yeah, most times in Turkey when you buy çiğ köfte on the street, it will be vegan. For public health reasons. And also çiğ köfte, you can buy it for about 12 Turkish lira. There's many different kinds of franchises and chains, but 12 Turkish lira is approximately 66 cents. And what do you think of çiğ köfte?
Normal.
Normal. What's your favorite? Your favorite as well?
Kebab, yeah, Hatay döner.
Hatay döner, yeah.
Adana et, Adana meat.
Yeah.
Okay, Alisa, thank you for the lovely introduction and talking about the life in Izmir and Turkey. Most of the friends asking about living in Turkey and traveling, exploring. After spending more than 2 months, we can say it's really budget-friendly country and full of culture and history. So it's really an amazing country where you can travel. So yeah, see you next time, and maybe we can talk about our bike trip.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Maybe
sure,
Trabzon, maybe Antalya, Bodrum. Thank you for being my guest this time.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoyed the bits of research that I tried to do.
I
Do your
appreciate
own
it.
research. Don't trust me.
I trust you. I trust your research.
Can I do the subscribe part? If you liked our content, please subscribe to our channel, Nomadic Bike Trip. And if you want to check it out in Arabic, it's Nomadic Bike. It should be linked right on the website. Feel free to leave us a comment or to send us a message on some other social media platform if you have any questions.
And yeah, you have also, you can suggest.
Oh yeah, I have a blog. I have a
Yeah.
blog, and I wrote about Izmir. So if you like to read and look at some pictures, check out Habibi Trip. Habibi-trip.com.
I thought you would say Habibi.
Habibi.
That's him.
Let's
Okay.
see, who else is Habibi?
You are Habibi and I'm Habibi.
Okay, yeah, just to clarify.
We are both Habibi.
And a lot of other people around the world.
Yeah. I think you need to make a post just about the word Habibi.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah. Bye.